I'm the IELTS examiner Azhar Yashar taking the IELTS test of Mohammed Sadiq. Test is being held at Yashal English House on 11th March 2023 at 1:15 o'clock. What's your full name?
Muhammad Sadiq.
You have to speak one complete sentence, minimum one complete.
Okay.
2 or 3 sentences, it's okay.
Okay.
Again,
My
what's your
name is Muhammad Sadiq.
Okay.
You call me a Sadiq.
You can call me Sadiq. Okay. Mohammed Sadiq, can I see your identity, please?
Yes, please.
ID document. See and I see your passport.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
This is your IELTS speaking part 1, and I'll be asking you some questions, and these are social questions. You have to answer in 2 to 3 sentences. Tell me about your hometown.
I'm belonging to Mansehra, which is a north frontier province of KPK. It is located near the Ahmedabad. It is famous for his tourism.
Okay.
Most of places like Fesamluk, Jeel and River Kunar is located in our hometown.
Fine. Is there any problem your hometown is facing?
Yes, most of traffic problems in our hometown due to small roads constructed 17 years ago in Pakistan.
Okay. Let's talk about your education.
Okay.
Can you tell me about your educational background?
Yes, sir. I passed my metric from my hometown, Islamia Public High School, Bedadi. Now I come to Islamabad and passed my diploma of Associate Engineering in CTD Islamabad.
Okay.
And currently now I'm in DH Islamabad.
All right, DH Islamabad. So, when you were in your childhood,
Yes, sir.
did you go to a boys' school or it was co-education?
Sir, it was a co-education, a small town, one school here, not separate for girls and boys.
There was one school, not
One
here.
school.
You have to use word there. Okay. What do you like to do when it is too hot?
Sir, it's too hot. I'm stay in my home, not go any outside because I'm allergic from hot weather.
I have got allergy.
I have got allergy from hot weather.
Okay. Which season do you like most?
I like winter season most because my work is on field and it is open to sky, which is better in winter according to summer.
What's your profession?
I am a land surveyor professionally.
By profession, I'm a land surveyor.
By profession, I'm land
Okay. What are your responsibilities when you are on your job?
My responsibility is to collect information about all the areas like measurements, natural surface levels, to make contour levels, contour drawings, and like
What is contour levels and contour drawing?
contour drawings is like we shown in levels up and downs, hilly areas, and that type of shows actual land on map.
So you are working for the construction of roads or for the construction of houses and
Construction of societies.
Okay. Let's talk about movies. Do you enjoy watching movies?
Sir, I don't like
There's no
watching
need to say the word sir again and again with every question. Okay? When you are like in the real test in front of the examiners, you simply have to answer. Okay. Do you enjoy watching movies?
No, I don't like enjoy movies.
I don't like watching or enjoying movies. Okay.
I don't like movies. Sometimes some short videos on Facebook or YouTube.
So what kind of movies do you prefer, informative or entertainment?
Geographical or that type of informative movies.
Okay. Any movie you have recently watched or any short clip?
Yes, sir. I recently watched a short clip on LinkedIn according to land surveying, which is a advanced instrument is launched by Leica company. Is introducing this instrument.
Okay. Do you like going out or staying at home?
Staying at home, sir.
Why?
Because my mother and father is old, and I like to help and cooperate with work in home.
Okay. What types of houses do you prefer to live in a flat or in a house?
In a house, because in privacy concern, house is best as compared
House
to
is
flat.
better as
Yes, sir.
compared to.
As compared to flat.
Okay, fine. This is the end of your speaking part one. Let's move to speaking part two. I am giving you a cue card, and in this cue card, you have to prepare for 1 minute. Then for 2 minutes, you have to speak. And this is on page 13. Talk about a historical building in your country. This is your cue card, and these are sub questions as well. You have to prepare. If you want to make some points, this is the ball pen, and you can jot it down as well. You have 1 minute to prepare. You may start speaking, please.
In our country, most of famous buildings and historical building, I will discuss Faisal Mosque. Faisal Mosque is located in the capital of Pakistan. It construct the Prince of Saudi Arabia, Shah Faisal. Faisal Mosque is located in the capital of Pakistan near the east sector, and most of people visited every day to Faisal Mosque to see his historical structures without pillars or a span, and very historical things are placed in the Faisal Mosque, like Quran, any other historical places in Faisal Mosque. Faisal Mosque is the very large building and white in color, and most of people do his structure like his basement, his water, his architecture views, and most of his lighting and his background is the located in the Margala end of Margara Hills, where very good atmosphere and the trees and hilly areas. And Faisal Mosque is a symbol of peace and prosperities of two countries, Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, built in Zulfikar Ali Bhutto durations. And Faisal Mosque is most people like his large area and locations.
Okay, this is the end of your speaking part two. Let's move to speaking part three. Speaking part three is followed by speaking part two. Whatever the questions you'll be getting in your speaking part two, suppose you got a cue card about historical building, and you talked about Faisal Mosque. In part three, the questions would be relevant to historical building and Faisal Mosque. What do you think? We should preserve historical buildings, or we should ruin them? We should demolish them, and we should construct other buildings there.
No, sir. Historical buildings is famous for his historical reason. We cannot demolish or destroy these buildings. We can add or remodel of these buildings for more attractions of people. Because historical buildings are day by day destroyed by the most authorities like CDRDA to develop new towns. And I will suggest that I will suggest the historical buildings to prevent and protect by concerned authorities to save our historical buildings.
Okay. My next question is, in the past, like 10 years, 20 years, 50 years back, the way people used to construct the buildings, are the constructors and investors using the same techniques to construct buildings, or we have the different scenario for the modern buildings?
Sir, in modern era, time to time, many advanced techniques and advanced architecture plans and advanced structure plans are invented. In past, most of people like simple homes, simple houses, and simple buildings. And nowadays, you can see in Islamabad or many other in the world, a great infrastructures in sea and in a short land in minimum land we can construct a large amount
Okay,
of.
why people are constructing earthquake proof buildings these days?
Sir, because in past history we can see most these countries are in seismic zone, and we can prevent for seismic zone we can use the buildings like earthquake proof buildings.
Okay, fine. With respect to building, construction of building, would you recommend anything which you have learned that we should construct a building in this way, or we should construct the building on that particular area? Any suggestion?
Yes, sir. We can construct a building we can see some of buildings constructed in the bank of Nalalai,
Okay.
which is dangerous in winter condition because of more water come
In monsoon,
in monsoon
time.
season. They can affect these buildings. So we can not construct in building in the side of banks or side of rivers, and also in the sides of hilly areas.
Okay. This is the end of your speaking test. There are some things which I've observed, not all, but some of them I would be sharing with you, where you made mistakes and you should overcome this area where you are lacking. Okay. For example, the question was, tell me about your hometown. You said I belonging to. Okay, so instead of saying I belonging to, I belong to.
I belongs to.
Haripur, I belong to Mansehra, I belong to Ahmedabad, I belong to Naran Kagan, wherever you are from. Okay, then when the question was about the school, did you go to boys' school or did you go to the co-education? So instead of saying there, you use the word here. There was no school. Okay. There was no, for example, co-education school was not there. So you said co-education school was not here. Here mean at this place. Yes. There mean at that place.
At that place.
Then the question was, where do you stay? In a house or like flat?
Flat.
So you can say I stay in a house.
I stay.
Here you said I'm staying my house. I'm staying my house is okay. Then you mispronounced the word responsibilities. Your word was, I think, responsibilities or like that. Responsibility was incorrect.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, it should be responsibilities. Then instead of using the word watch, use if we are talking about the past tense, then you are supposed to use watched, but you use the word watch. Not watch, watched. Then my father and mother is old. My father and mother are old. There are two subjects. When there are two subjects, so we use helping verb are. When there is a single subject, my mother is, my father is, my mother and father are. Two subjects. Then it constructed. Okay, instead of constructed like Faisal Mosque, you said it construct.
It's constructed
by Faisal Mosque, by Shah Faisal. It was constructed by Shah Faisal. Okay. Then instead of using word visited, you use the word visit. So these are actually problems where you were lacking. And you were using the word his for Faisal Mosque. So we have to use its. His is for male, her is for female. And for inanimate things we use its. Okay. Then instead of architecture, you use the word agriculture. It was slip of tongue.
Yes.
Then like what are the areas you have to focus? You have to focus on your proper pronouns. Whatever you are using, you have to focus on your tenses, you have to focus on your helping verbs, and the main thing is sentence structure. SS I am writing here.
Okay.
Sentence structure. And another thing is subject verb agreement. So your subject should be according to verb and verb should be according to subject. And this is like if you are using the word object, it should be according to verb. Okay, like subject plus verb plus object, they should be proper, they should be relevant. These are the areas where you have to work. So if you work on these areas, then you can easily develop. Your ideas are okay, but sentence structure, there is a problem. So you have to work on your sentence structure, and you have these points as well. If you want to, it will help you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Mohammed Sadiq, thank you so much.
Okay, sir.